we are going to take our tractors out to the field and collect some pellets. Now, I've heard some people say that it might be easier just to collect bales because the Premos only runs like at 3 miles an hour. I thought it was 6, which is a harvesting speed, but some people were saying it only runs at 3. So we'll have to take it out and see how fast it runs. But in the meantime, we're going to scoot on over to the field and see what's going on there. So let's do that. So let's head over to our first field here, which is really just right next door. Jerry, you did forget about the straw DLC, huh? It's an interesting product. Now, I guess rumor has it that it's coming out for 19 here soon, so we might be able to transition this farm over to Shamrock Valley on 19 and pick it up. So once again, the tractors that I'm using are from the Modern Classics pack. This one, at least, is a Fast Track 150 from the Modern Classics pack. That was a paid mod from Farm Sim 17. Not available on 19. It's just a Farm Sim 17 mod. The other tractor that we're using is from Dutch Farmers Incorporated. Join their Facebook group. They've got all kinds of cool mods. But you can see the DFI logo there. This is a Dutch Farmers tractor. So, Dutch Farmers Fendt. One thing I like about the Fendt from Dutch Farmers is that you can change the color of the wheels. So I did a little bit of a different color scheme there, and it kind of does a little bit better job matching our Chrome Premos. So thought that was pretty neat. So let's head on over to the field here and get started. So anyway, I'm excited. I spoke with Christoph once again, and I guess they're FS20 on the Android. I'm going to have to use an Android emulator, but it's coming on Android, iPhone, and Switch. However, we cannot get the early access on the Switch, so that thing's loud. Wow. So we're going to go ahead and harvest. No, see, we're going 6 miles an hour. Someone was saying it was 3, and I'm like, man, I think it's faster than that. It is slow. But how much more tedious is it hand loading the bales into this and turning them into pellets? I don't know. I mean, maybe we could try both methods once we're rich and see. Though we have enough money right now, I would like to start paying the bank back because we're going to get killed on interest. You see right there, the pellets are coming out, and they shoot up the chute right here. Oops, on the conveyor belt. I'm missing material. Let's grab that. Some extra pellets. Extra credit. And they slowly fill up the bin, though it actually fills up pretty quick. How's that? Is that better? I'm adjusting the microphone. I know that when we run these louder pieces of equipment, it tends to quiet down a little bit, so we'll put the mic up a little closer to my face. So I just have to watch how heavy I breathe. But you should be able to hear me okay. It's just that, yeah, this harvester does make a lot of noise, the Premos. Makes some decent noise. That's not a nice belch, honey. That's very ladylike. Are you going to do the account thing, hon? You're still debating it. Okay. Simone is looking at doing an Origin account because you get like 200 games. Obviously not for free, but for like a monthly fee, which is sort of a good idea. Steam hasn't done that yet, but you know, like the Xbox does it for sure. So one of my viewers asks, can you sell the pellets or use them for anything else? And the answer is you do not use them for anything else. You can either sell the pellets directly, or you'll see the process that we're going to go through here. Once I have a tipper full, we're going to take the pellets back to our factory, and we're going to actually package the pellets. And you get more money if you sell them packaged. So it puts them into pallets of product, and you're going to make some decent money. I think almost double selling them palleted. You can sell them directly. Now, you make the pellets out of straw, so you can grow wheat, barley, oats. Well, wheat or barley in farms in 17. The wheat or barley leaves behind straw, obviously, and then you take that straw and you turn it into pellets. You can also mow grass, and the grass will leave behind, you ted it and turn it into hay, and then you can take those hay and you can also make hay pellets, and they sell for about the same price. So that's how we do it. So I'm going to go ahead and keep harvesting this field, and then I will be back momentarily. But I'm going to keep working on this, and we'll get this field cleared of pellets, and then we'll head over to the factory, and you guys will get to see how the Straw Harvest DLC works, the package, and we'll start working on paying back that loan. I don't think we're going to need any more equipment, so as long as everything goes to plan and we get everything all the way to our harvest point, I'm probably going to pay about $400,000 back to the bank to get that loan price down, and we'll go from there. But I'll show you first. Did you see me? I put the arm out here, and we'll unload as we go by. And so anyway, all right, folks on YouTube. So I'll be back in a moment, but hang tight. Once I unload this trailer here, I'll go ahead and get this field cleared off. The next thing you know, we'll be done, and we'll be taking this, or at least the tipper will be full, and we'll take it over to the factory. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen on the tube, I have finished filling up the trailer here. We have a couple more lines of straw to do. That sounded weird, but we have some more straw to collect, and then we're going to grab. But let's head back to the facility, and we're going to start the process of making straw pellets in packages. So we'll close that up, and we'll take our little JCB fast track back over next door. And I almost want to keep this field, but we'd have to. That's not a big deal. We could rent a seeder, no problems. Haven't decided what to do yet with that. We definitely want to be able to produce more crop. I mean, we could keep making straw and we could keep making straw and hay, keeping the fields that we have. I almost wonder if oh, come on. Even with 160 or whatever horsepower, we are really struggling to get up this hill. I'm glad I didn't keep that other smaller tractor. We would have never been able to get up the hill. This is only one small tipper full. Wow, if we expand the business at all, it's going to be... well, this is... I don't know if there's an overload mod for 19. But I think there was one for 17, but I don't ever do it. All right, so let's go ahead and open this door. Somehow. Use the mouse because it's not working with the buttons. And take take the top off, and we're gonna back this in here. So what we can do is we can. I would like to start the process. So I think I'm gonna put this right here. And it's, what button is it to tip? I forget. Is it Y? Bumper Y? It's different than Farm Sim. Come on, tip. Side back, unload. Y. There we go. All right. And it actually puts it into a pile. Look at that, how nice that is. And we're going to go ahead and pull forward. And those fill up. They fill up pretty good. They'll like get bigger and bigger. We'll park this tractor right here for the second. And I'm going to go ahead and start loading the bin up. I know the bin has a limit, like it'll take a certain amount, and then it won't. Whoa. Don't tip. So we're going to put our first load of pellets through and see how this runs. Once again, I've heard rumors that this is coming to 19, so that's pretty cool. There we go. The pellets are loaded in, and they're going to... It says palletizer empty. What? It's not empty. It's full. There they go. Oh, like, so watch. You can see it happening. We've got these. They're getting put into bags, and then the bags are chopped off and closed. Pretty cool, huh? And then they load up here. And they come over here, and they get put onto the pallets. There's one group. And then it'll build another level. I think it goes like 3 or 4 levels high, maybe 3 levels high. And then they come out over here, and then we pick them off and put them on our little trailer and send them to the market. But we can load this up a little bit. Get some production going here while we're gone off in the wild blue yonder, harvesting these straw. But my thought is we could buy a harvester. I don't know. It's hard to know. I feel like we could do some normal crops too. I know that you can use that scooper too, the building scooper, but I found that it's much easier just to do this. This works so much better than the building scooper. I wasn't impressed. It kind of just, it's real fiddly. And if you use a controller, it gets like way out of control. So, here we go. This is the last load that'll go in there. Oh no, it took more. Cool. And we'll leave it like that for now. See, it gets full and then it holds for a while it's filling that bag up and chopping them up. And so it's doing its thing. So let's go ahead and let that process. And we're going to head back over to the field and collect the rest of the straw off that field and also the other field that we finished. I think it was, let's see. Field number 3 there has more straw on it. So we'll get a nice amount of pallets for that. So anyway, all right, guys. So we'll catch you on the other side. I'm going to go ahead and just keep bringing crap over here, and we'll bring straw over here, and then we'll start, mowing the grass and getting some of our hay over here. And pretty soon we'll have a nice amount of money flowing in, hopefully, and we'll be able to pay all these bills off. But I want to, like I said, I don't think I want to. I'm still trying to figure out what to do with these fields. I could sell them and buy, 2. Like we already have grass fields on 2 and 4, or I could keep them and, harvest those. And then all those fields aren't real expensive. I think they're like $11,000 or $12,000. So we'll take a look at the bank and see how much they cost. I might just buy them outright and then keep these fields. But the bottom line is, if I do that, we're going to need a harvester, and I'm going to have to buy some equipment back. So we'll run this whole first harvest before I make any changes, but we definitely are going to buy those fields. So I'll buy the fields. I'll see what I feel like doing once that's done, and we'll decide from there. But I have a feeling I'm probably just going to keep these fields, and we'll do some normal farming on this map too. We've got lots of tractor power, and but we will need unlike a Comia C6 or something in the smaller range of harvesters. We don't need anything fancy or huge. But just to run these 2 fields and keep them planted. So, all right. So we'll be back in a moment on YouTube. See you in just a few minutes. All right, ladies and germs, we are finished up with this field, and we're going to unload this right here. We're having a debate on the stream whether we should keep the fields or get rid of them. I'm thinking most of the people said get rid of them, so I think that's what we're going to do. We're talking about getting rid of fields and keeping them, versus keeping. So this is going to have to get refilled. England is great today. It was a beautiful sunny day. However, I slept the entire day away. We stayed up all night. It got to be like 5 o'clock in the morning, and we were like, you know what, the kids have to get up in an hour and a half. Let's just stay up and get the kids ready for school and then go to bed. So Moni and I just stayed up all night pretty much, and then got up at about 5 o'clock this afternoon. So that's why I'm up late again tonight. We're going to be getting on a normal schedule, though, here. I swear to God that we're going to do it. Where did I put the molasses? Oh, that's where it is, of course. It's right where I thought it was. Right, and the water tanker is over there. Okay. So we should be able to fill this up without having to pull anything out. I'm just going to very carefully and slowly back this in. There we go. Perfect. Gula, 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 gula. There's got to be a way to aim it. Don't make it a habit. Yeah, that's been a habit, Jared. That's the problem. We've been... Anyway. But yeah, it was a lovely sunny day, but I missed it because I slept. All right, so let's get this tanker filled up here. A little bit closer. Yeah, I can't see a thing. Fail. Does that need to be so close? There we go. I guess it just needs to be touching it. There we go. So we're full. Let's go ahead and pull forward. Before we move on to the next field, we're going to grab our... we're going to turn this off for a minute. And we're going to walk over here to this facility. And come on, open the door. There we go.
I give up.
You gave up? She's giving up. Giving up. Stop. Boy, the turn is really slow on the joystick. Like, come on, turn around. We're going to pull this out. And I think I'm going to put it right here. That looks good.
Oh!
What happened?
I just scored an own goal.
Wait, you scored on yourself?
Yes.
I think you need to reiterate the rules of soccer. You need to Oh, frig. Hold on, folks. So the machine has come to a stop. Once you get 3 pallets on the palletizer, you need to move them off. So there's still more pallets to be made, but... I think it only makes about 4 when it's full. So we're going to grab this and we'll make some more pallets here. And glad to have you back, Banther. We're going to have to do some finagling here. I hate trying to get this one on. It's like really tricky. Nope, that's not it. See, now the way they come out here, they want you to go that route. There we go. No, that's too low. Try again. That should be just about right. Ta-da! And we've got it on there. I hope so. But yeah, that crap's got to stop happening. My network card keeps shutting off. I don't know if the computer's overheating or what the deal is, but it's been doing that. I'm gonna also update the drivers tonight. And see, I forgot about that before I started streaming. There's it's always like a ton of things you have to remember to do. One of them was, Arthur, you knucklehead, update the frickin' drivers, and I forgot. Now why? Interestingly, this used to have ropes on it, and now they're not showing up. So I used to be able to put cable ties on this trailer, and for some reason I'm not able to tie this down. That's annoying. I should be able to fasten those to the truck, but it's not going to let me do it. So, yeah, these pallets are really heavy. Nope. And obviously it's really tight in here, so it's hard to see exactly what you're doing. There we go. And they catch on the back wall. But that works. There we go. Puts the pallet machine back into order, working again. I think we should be able to get 3 across here. What do you think? Looks like we can. What does alts mean? I don't know what that means. 3 alts. All right, so here, hang on. We're going to pop that right there.
What on earth was that?
What happened, babe? At least they're not. I'm not having any problems with them sticking, so that's good. They're coming right off the.
No!
I think we're still going to only have to do. Did you just score on yourself again? When he's yelling.
Come on!
There's not room for 3. Dang it. It looked like it was going to fit, but it's not. I pushed it too far. Dang it. Oh, well, we're just leaving it. Maybe. No, it's pretty centered. Okay, we got 1 more pallet. Maybe 2 more pallets. Oh, yeah, there's 2 more coming out. Here we go. We filled the machine. Try to back up a little bit. I try to get it nice and straight. I find that I have the least pallet problems when I get it like perfectly straight. If there's any kind of angling at all is when you have some issues. So. No, you dog man. All right, so we're going to pull this around here and we'll place that here. And we have the final pallet right there. Oh. So cool. So our production's doing well. Looks like we have 1,300 grams of, or liters or whatever. It's not high enough. Have a good night, sir. And we're going to back this up. Oh, yeah, there we go. I like the way it takes a second for it to catch up and then we kind of flip over. But anyway, that is it. And then we're going to fill that thing back up again and continue making pallets. But we'll fill this trailer up with pallets. I think since I can't strap them on, we're going to just do 1 level instead of doing. I was thinking about doubling them up, but that leads to all kinds of problems. So we'll just take our time and load these nice and neatly here. And nope, that didn't work. Try it again. Get that down on there. Ugh. And here's one of the issues. And once again, that's not really a pallet. It's sort of an issue with these pallets, but it's also an issue with Farm Sim 17. Sometimes the pallets just get stuck on the forks and they won't. Okay, I broke it loose. So now we want to get it back on there and dump it off. Like, I get why they stick them on there like that, but it also makes it a pain to use. I think it should be loose. There we go. There we go. Boom. Good. And there. Boom. Perfect. Look at that. Our first load. We have 1 more set. We're going to put your own goal on yourself. Oh, Lordy. Poor Moni. All right, so we're going to pick this up here, and we're going to continue. We're going to load this up again, maybe like 3 or 4 more scoops, and keep that process running, and then we'll head back out to the fields and continue working. But I think we're going to make a nice, tidy profit with those. I'm looking at, I don't know, my guesstimate's going to be like $50,000, $60,000. And then since my studio audience has voted to not purchase any more fields, the end result of that will be that we're just going to sell those last 2 fields, and then we'll make a big payment back to the bank and get that loan down as much as possible to reduce the interest nightly. And then we'll move over to making hay and straw on the grass maps that we own, and we'll be buying 2 more grass, not maps, fields, grass maps. There we go. So this JCB is perfect size for this. You could also probably use the Kramer front loader or maybe a telehandler, though the telehandler is going to be kind of oversized for this building, but it would still work because it's got the 4-wheel steering as long as you have one of those. But
This would be quite funny on YouTube.
you think you'll like it, especially if you're terrible at it.
Simone playing FIFA terribly.
Simone is terrible at FIFA. That's like me being terrible at World of Tanks. There we go. All right, so the thing is full, so we're going to dump this off here. We'll just set that there, and we'll pick those off when they're ready. Power off. And I'm going to head back out to the fields, folks. So those of you watching on YouTube, hang out for a little bit, and I will see you when we're ready to sell some more pallets. But I'm going to take this tractor back out to the field, and we're going to continue working out there. So we will see you in a couple minutes, and just hang tight. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so we have filled this up again. I'm going to put these pallets, 2 of these pallets, onto our pickup truck here. And we'll get these off to the sale point. We might be able to get 2 more on. I don't know. We'll see. But I've been harvesting that field, so we have definitely a nice pile of straw that came in. Thanks for the cheer. And, oh, whoop, there we go. I think we've lost it. I think it's gone. The pallets have gone over the top of the. Maybe not. No, they look good. They look good. So we're going to turn here. I think I can get 4 sets on there. I think I can get 1 more set of pallets on there. So we'll try to sneak that. No, you know what? We're just going to do 3. And we'll have to see. Hopefully this can. I don't have to put this on. Hopefully it'll just unload when I pull over the spot. But you never know. You guys know how it goes with this thing. There's that. Let's try again. And I should have pulled this one off first. Aha. T-brake. There we go. Ta-da! I didn't get stuck. That should run us 1 more pallet there, but we're going to go ahead and take this down to the store. And I'm hoping, like I said, that this sells at the pallet store without an issue. Well, I swear, I used to have straps on this trailer, and I don't know where the straps went. They're still not showing up. Man, maybe you have to buy something on the trailer, like an upgrade, so. Well, let's run down to the shop and see what happens. So here's our first payoff, and let's see if it is worth it. We'll take the next load over to the other sale point down by the harvest, the port, to export them to the U.S. But our first sale point is pretty close to home. We're just going to have to be careful how we drive. I don't want these sliding off. Like I said, it's going to suck if we have to unload them, but bummer. Bummer. All right, there's our little spot. Cool. We're gonna run in here and sell this off. Ooh, don't hit a bump. Ooh, don't bump. Oh no! Oh, that was a hard curb. Oh no! 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 Son of a biscuit. No! Oh, God. No, 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 no. Okay, there we go. All right. Let's see if these start selling. So we pull over this area right here. Yep, there they go. Oh, wow. That wasn't very. Actually, wasn't worth very much. About 10,000 a pallet. So we made. Well, that's not bad. About $40,000 right there. And there's many, many more pallets to come. So, yeah, I ran into an invisible wall there, as one of my viewers pointed out. And super annoying. But the good news is we don't have to load our JCB. Oops, wrong side of the road. We are in Ireland. I got to get used to driving on the left instead of the right. There we go. So that was happy. So $10,000 for 6 of them. That's about $60,000 in total, correct? But what we're going to do is we're going to, just to make sure, we're going to take a look at the sales chart and see what we have going on there. And so if we look at our overview, no, wrong one. Here we go. Map overview, prices. Well, we can see the prices for the pellets. Let's see what we got. Oh, I have some grain left. I forgot about that. Let's see. You can see here the sawmill. Oh, sawmill's got a better price than our. Well, those are just the pellets by themselves, though. It doesn't. I don't know how much the pallets are worth. You could sell beer. It's not. There's nowhere to sell it though. So why is there beer on here? Interesting.
I think the stream's down there.
Oh, stream just went down. Yep. All right, so we're gonna pause here for a second while I figure that out. But yeah, you can see here. There's not. I don't see any. So if we look at our prices, hang on one here. Vehicle overview, finances, harvest income, $47,000, $30,000 on loan interest. That's why we got to pay that down. Wow. New fields, construction costs, sold vehicles, any other incomes? Harvest income. So I'm going to say, yeah, it's really not that much. But once again, we have a bunch of them coming out, so we should be able to make a lot more money. But it's still, it's okay. Like the pay is okay. So we're going to take a break here, guys. Actually, that should be an episode. So ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you enjoyed this as we got to deliver our first load of straw to our sell point and actually make some money off of the straw. And once we're done doing this harvest, we will go ahead and pay that loan back. So we will see you in the next exciting episode. I'm going to continue harvesting, guys, and then we'll pick up where we left off. See you shortly. Bye.